Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. And the Aztecs will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So SMU's offense takes the field for the first time today. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Wide open downfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. And the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? They're working that left side. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Right back to the well. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Aztecs offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes his connection. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Aztecs with the 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
From the gun, the running back has it. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down to the 16.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And the Aztecs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aztecs. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Jennings. Got his man on the right. Bringing the heat. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The give to the back. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes the grab.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. 7, SMU 3. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires to the right. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
How about the defender being a heat heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Swings it out to his running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Got his man quickly. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. A 1st down for the offense. On the run, it's Sutton. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it in the middle. It's Welch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's Welch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. Off play action. Quick strike complete. Makes the catch and knock down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
42 Spider.
They're going to run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting a tackle for the loss.
With jet sweep pass. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Line gets set, first down. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Sutton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. Got him, and nobody's close. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Aztecs are rolling down the field. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Gonna run it. It's Sutton. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. There and gets a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Aztecs have pushed it inside the 20. A designed run for the quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
I definitely like being the quarterback coach of this guy because he makes me look good. I mean, he makes me defend the whole field as a defense and all the weapons and all the options, and then he can do that. He can take it himself, glide into the end zone, and get 6.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense getting set for first down. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Using the quick game. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
2nd down.
That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Let's go. He wants to throw. Got his man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Move the chains with that completion, now on first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Offense in the hurry up.
2nd down.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. Pressure coming. Escapes the sack. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On third down, he drops to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to
throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT almost put this one away. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. Tosses it back. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, do you have to love the timing, the 6th sense to call that play and know it'll be successful. Jesse, you're looking for big plays when you call trick plays, and a touchdown, that's exactly what you want.
Man, the quarterback was licking his chops too, David. When he got the ball back from the running back, he knew he had his guy wide open. At that point, you're just thinking, don't underthrow it too badly and don't miss this guy. Just give him an opportunity, and the trick play pays off.
To the air, it's Jennings. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of